Check your screen as you are watching this video. Kindly check your screen now. Northern leader have rejected any kind of regional system of government. The North does not want anything like restructuring or a regional system of government. The way Nigeria is, that is the way the North sees it. And our democracy is working fine. That is the comment of another leader, Tanko Yakasai. It's from the Vanguard newspaper. So you can go and check and read everything that he said. But I'll be summarizing it. The man will be 100 years by December. The man is 99. He'll be 100 years by December. And he has told all Nigerians that the way the country is working perfectly fine. No to restructuring, no regional. Let's continue in this way and manner as one Nigeria. That's what is coming from Tanko Yakasai from the North. Yesterday I gave you a report. Yusuf Gagdi also said no to state police. He tackled the president and also the governor of his state, Plateau, Mr. Gabriel Mufwang. Yusuf said we don't want any kind of state police in the northern part of Nigeria. I gave you that information yesterday. Before I proceed, if you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. As you are watching, also be liking and be sharing and be dropping your comments. Let me continue. Also there on your screen, APC chieftain in Benue State have been killed. In Benue State, it's right there on your screen. An APC chieftain, he has been killed by, they call them unknown gunmen in Benue State. Also, under breaking news, the same Plateau State which this man had rejected state police, a serving House of Assembly member have been kidnapped in Plateau State. It's also right there on your screen. So you are able to see why the North is saying one Nigeria is what they want. They prefer this system, but the reality says otherwise. The reality says otherwise in the northern part of Nigeria, because almost every day we hear reports of insecurity. We hear reports of killings, of abductions by either the unknown government or the bandits. Now, you saw when I showed you over the weekend how the bandits, they call them peace negotiators and peace negotiations, but you saw the bandits armed with rifles, RPG, different kind of weapons, walking about, strolling about in the northern part of Nigeria. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about now? If the bandits have become so powerful in the north, what is the way forward for them? And instead, their leaders are still rejecting what I think is the only option. My opinion is the only option Nigeria can go forward is a restructured country. That's the opinion. Many people are saying, okay, let everybody go their separate ways. But I've always maintained the only way forward is let everybody manage their resources. When you manage your resources, that is the only way the country can go forward. But whereby a system where a group of people are just enjoying and others, majority of the citizens are crying, they are complaining, how do we get out of this mess as Nigerians? If you are watching, drop a comment on this. How do Nigerians get out of this mess that they found themselves in different parts, different regions of the country? Look at the northwest, look at the northeast, look at the north central. The same report almost every day. By that time, another leader said, we don't want Tinubu to knock down the north to flush out the terrorists, the bandits. The peace deal of the bandits is failing. I've always maintained, why are you having peace deal with bandits? The government has a part to deal with them, so deal with them. stop having negotiations with bandits. Tinubu must not follow the route of Buhari. These people must be dealt with. You saw the power that Buhari used in dealing with people from the southern Nigeria. Sunday go as a case study. Tinubu must now, let us leave elections aside or politics. Security of human life and property matters. And that's one of the primary purpose of government. The reason why you are there is to secure the people. So the northern people should not be above the rest of Nigerians. You are asking for peaceful negotiations. Okay, what has come out of these things? What are the advantages of having negotiations with people that does not want to lay down their own weapon? Lay down your arms, they say no. Lay down your weapon, they say no. I'm telling you, the way these people are not doing, you will think, the way the bandits are doing, you will think that they are above everybody in Nigeria, especially in the north. And listen, many little children are with them, the bandits. They are watching them. So what does it say about northern Nigeria itself? Little children are watching them with weapons, with rifles, ammunition. They are looking at these people. Are the bandits are becoming a role model? Because now children are with them, they are having these weapons. The children dead, that's what they'll be looking up to. And like I said yesterday, the words of our Awolowo, that the poor man's child who you have used to train, they will not allow your own children who you have trained to rest. That is the case study of northern Nigeria. They want to talk about the Nigeria civil war, and they said no part of Nigeria should take up arms against the government again. It's a very, very long interview. Tanko Yakasai is 99 years. By December, he will be 100 years. An old man. But he still believes in the current structure of one Nigeria. Now, this is our problem with him. He still believes that this structure can still work. He said no region should take up arms against government again. And what happened during the Biafra Civil War will never happen again. These are his words. And he said that Nigerian democracy is working. And you cannot blame him. It will work for him. He's okay. He's rich. It's the same democracy working for the poor in Nigeria. These are the questions. The man himself, how many times, an elderly man, did he criticize the Buhari's government? Mr. Tanko Yakasai, that's his name. How many times did he tackle Buhari's government? Believe or not, Buhari's government is one of the worst in the history of Nigeria. Believe it or not. So these are the issues. We must always tell ourselves the truth. We must always look ourselves in the eyes, and because it's only the truth that can set us free in Nigeria. Nigeria will not be free, cannot be free, if we still keep deceiving ourselves. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Only the truth and the truth can set us free. And what is the truth? Current system is not working. That's the thing. Even if you don't say we don't want state police, how about the educated people of the South speaking relentlessly for state police, for restructuring? How many of them have come out to speak? Everything should not be politics. Like I said, a president has only maybe 4 years or 8 years if he's re-elected. He will go, another person will come in. Look at how Jonathan made sure that Nigeria was one of the best economy in Africa. We were number first. When Buhari came, we dropped to number 4. So no matter how the president tries, 4 years or 8 years, he will go, another person will come, and we may start over again. That Benue man, that APC Cheiftain that was killed in Benue State, if they had told him that this criminals to come and take his life. Would it have been now? He may not even believe. Oh, because I'm a member of a political party, it does not concern me. Security concerns everybody. And we must always, the people of the north must tell themselves the truth. That man in Benue, he would not believe it that a time will come, something bad will happen to him. Well, may he so rest in peace if he deserves peace, because it's only God that can. So his life had been cut short. That is why I always say, anytime you see evil, you must speak out against it. There was silence. There was definitely silence in the north when Buhari brought in Python dance in the eastern part of Nigeria. All of them kept quiet. Now, look at the north, look at the eastern part of Nigeria, look at the north. Who is suffering from it? If Buhari had changed that energy of Python dance into the banditry in Katsina State, look at Katsina State today. People like Tangoya Kasai, it is time as an old man, you are about 100 years in December. Why can't you say the truth at that age? People like that, they enjoyed Nigeria. Nigeria was a former, I'm talking when we talk about a normal country, we had potentials bigger than China, bigger than India when we got our independence. But look at Nigeria today. Look at where we find ourselves today as Nigerians. Is this how a normal country should be run? Now, let's ask ourselves this salient question. Is this how a normal system, a normal country should run? At a particular time in this country, $1 was bigger, no, 1 naira in the 70s was bigger than $1. Look at where we are today. So it is time for our leaders to look themselves, even if they are leaders self. Look yourself in the eyes and tell the truth to yourself. Are the people benefiting from anything? I gave a report last week. The federal government said they have disbursed 330 billion to poor people in Nigeria. And I ask a question, if you are watching me, how many people have benefited from that money? How many Nigerians have really benefited from the money that the federal government said they are disbursing? So the unity of Nigeria, they say one Nigeria is not is sacrosanct. One Nigeria is not negotiable. Okay. Well, that's sacrosanct, that's not negotiable. The question now is, what is the way forward for Nigeria? This is the question for all Nigerians, for everyone that love this entity called Nigeria. What is now the way forward for the Yoruba people of Nigeria, for the Igbo people of Nigeria, for the Fulani of Nigeria, for the Hausa, for the Kalabari, for the Ijaw? What is now the way forward? How do we move from here? This is now a bit of vital questions. How do we move away from these things? Where do we go from here? Because when the British came, they had a way of governing themselves. Each region had their own different ways. Yoruba people have their ways, the Igbos have their way, the North have their ways of governing themselves. And they govern themselves in their own way excellently well. The British failed to take into cognizance of these things and just come and they came. So now get together. They fail to recognize that Nigerians are different. For their own selfish ambition, bam, one Nigeria. This is the result. And every time we have this issue of let's find a way to govern ourselves in the best possible The North is always against it. Not say no. Everybody way to govern ourselves well, to let everybody manage their resources. The North will always say no. So where do we go from here as Nigerians? These are vital questions, very, very important. And should not be used as a joke. It's not, see, let us stop deceiving ourselves. I've always maintained you cannot be something or nothing. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. When we stop deceiving ourselves, then we can achieve good things. Then we can go forward. Let all Nigerians stop deceiving themselves. Let there be line of actions. Let there be a kind of, if it's a confirm, yet I did a confirm, but then he said Nigeria's unity was not negotiable. If it's a confirm, let us sit down and find the best possible ways to govern ourselves. This system, in my opinion, is not working. We start on not say no. Even state police, we don't know anything about state police again. He said no. Look at Nigeria today. Let us sit down and find the best possible way, best possible means to govern ourselves. A madman does something over and over again and expect a different result. Where do we go from here? If you are watching, like and share, drop your comments. Abia State, Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and Imo State. These are the 5 states of the southeastern part of the. But there's Northwest have 7, Northeast have 6, North Central have 6, Southwest have 6, South. I hate that word South, but then South have 6, Southeast have only 5. So where is the fairness and justice in Nigeria? Why can't everybody have 60 states each? Number one. Number two, let's talk about the House of Reps. Why can't the members be on the same numbers? In the Senate, every state produce each 3-3. Abuja produce 1. In the Senate, everybody have 3-3 each. Abuja only 1. But in the House of Rep, it depends on the amount of local council that you have. Now, they not have the numbers in the House of Rep. So if they bring any bill that favors the South or anything, they will get it. Any bill that favors the South, it will be immediately rejected. Say no, we don't want this bill. And all these things are a very, very big problem to Nigeria and to Nigerians. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. These things are a very, very big problem. Because, listen good. Kano had 44 local governments. Lagos had 20 then. They removed Jigawa from Kano. Jigawa had, till now, has 27 local governments. Lagos still have 20 recognized by the federal government. So if that Obama said the country is not working, he is coming from a superior argument. A madman does something over and over again and expect a different result. That man is coming from a superior argument. The North always has the advantage in Nigeria. They have the advantage. So if you say an Igbo man say, I'm not interested in maybe election, you must understand where it's coming from. He tells you, no, I'm not interested. You must understand where it's coming from. Because, like I said in my other videos, how many times have they become Nigerian president? They have 5 states. The North has majority of the states. The North, everything, the North is made to be bigger than the southern Nigeria. But when it comes to economy, which region gives Nigeria the best in economic value and everything? It is the south. But the north is high politically. So if you say Northern and it keeps telling you that no, we must stay in one Nigeria, you must understand he's talking from the point of advantage. The north has always had the advantage of being in charge. Okay, look at that same coming for that Fulani group. It's right there on your screen. They want anybody. If any of you say it is Fulani that are killing people, you are going to face the consequences. But when the governor of Benue said the Fulani who are killing these people are not Nigerian Fulani, that they are from Mali, and I made that statement, how do we differentiate a Fulani from Mali and Fulani from Nigeria? Now, I'm asking, now listen to me, how do you differentiate a Mali Fulani and a Nigerian Fulani? What is the difference? How do we know the difference between them? Mali Fulani, Nigerian Fulani. All these things are the critical issues which we must ask ourselves, which are supposed to be the questions. Another critical question is that where now do we go from here? Now, a Yoruba man is talking different things, a Fulani man is talking different things. That tells you how Nigeria was. Yoruba people and Fulani people have nothing in common, and this is a fact. Maybe some Yoruba are Muslims, but I'm talking about them in ideology. The Fulani are feudal. You understand? They have nothing in common. The Igbo man and the Fulani man have nothing in common. No, forget this. I'm telling you facts and figures here. Nothing in common, nothing. But then they are being made to stay together by force, not from their own choice.